been searching high and low. It was a countrywide search. I finally get the truck. I get it when we're on vacation on Thursday. So a week ago, last Thursday, I got it. Beautiful truck. Dallas from the country station next door. She drives trucks and Jeeps and all that kind of stuff. And she came in and she goes, man, that's the best looking Silverado I've ever seen. It's a 2025 Chevy Silverado EV RST.
When you got people from the country station coming over and going, that's the most country thing I've ever seen. You've done something special.
I took that as high compliment. It could get no better than that. So the same person, Dallas, sweet as can be, she goes, that's electric truck. Why don't we got chargers down in the garage? Why don't you park there? And I said, well, I do with my other two and I charge it. I said, but I looked and I don't think it could fit up under there. It's a little too big. And she goes, no, I get mine under there. Yours looks about the same as mine. You know, you'll be fine.
She's just setting you up.
So I get here, the first day I had it, I get here and I kind of turned down and I looked at it. I was like, nope, not today. So I went and I parked at this spot over where me and Kristen park. It's a little more roomy, but it's outside the elements. I got a black truck, black interior. It gets hot in the truck. So I was trying to park underneath and get a free charge because we have free charge in here. So the other day, Friday, I come in and I was like, you know what? Today's the day. Tommy could use some free charging, and so could Black Beauty, which is what I named my truck. So I go and I get out and I stand on the running board and look up at the roof, and it's got like one of those fin things, whatever's in those fins, I don't know, satellite radio, all that crap.
The expensive stuff.
Yeah. And I look and it clears it by maybe two of Kristen's hairs, just enough. And I get through. Then I get to the next little barrier and I get out. And I do that like 10 times going 50 feet between me and the parking space just to be extra careful. This is Black Beauty. I've wanted this truck. I wasn't going to mess it up. So I get through the gauntlet of height and I get to my parking space. I plug up. Sweet daddy, I am charging. I am getting free juice. Don't have to pay for it. It's awesome.
You're a good American.
So I go to leave on Friday. You should come out the way you come in.
Oh, no.
I didn't do that.
Oh, no, because we have one entrance in, but then if you go down a couple of different levels, then there's a different exit to get out. Okay.
Yes. Well, I didn't get very far, Bert. As a matter of fact, I pulled a Bert. If you remember, Bert has hit his garage a couple times
with my Bronco. I moved into an older house, and I was in more contemporary home, so I could put my truck in it, and then not knowing I hit my Bronco twice. I'd taken the soft top off of it. The first time, it cost my insurance $15,000 before they said, hey, I think we're done with you.
Well, I started driving. And I started to do what I did when I came in, checking each of the little drop down things, the whatever holds the parking garage up. And I would get out and I looked at that first one. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. So I go to the next one and I slowly go under it. No noise. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I go to make the turn and it looked a little bit lower or either I had gotten a little bit higher, which is possible. I'll explain in a moment. I go to make the turn.
Oh, no. Top or the side?
The top.
Oh, God. I know that sound.
The side? How's it going to rub the side?
The pillars. If you hit it a little bit too close?
No, I'm not that big of an idiot. But yeah, the fin scraped on the top, but then when it scraped the top, it pressed it down.
Damn.
So it's like a little dip in the roof.
And at this point, you've had the truck how long?
It was exactly 1 week.
Oh, my God.
Dude, how much is it going to set you back?
I don't know. I'm going to take it today to my place, which knows me well. I've been there with the EV9 several times, none of which were one was my fault. I backed into a shopping cart corral.
Well,
I need like a saging or something.
Oh, you think you need a sage? We got Cassie in here. You don't need a saging. That's an accident.
I know. I felt so bad. And I've been reading through these 100 days entries of, people needing stuff and needing our help. And I was like, you know what? This is a little fish, but
yeah,
black beauties.
Hopefully this makes you feel better, but my dad is the same way. Like, he's very passionate about his Ford truck. We're a Ford family. We're not aggressive about it, but it's very clear. Like, my dad's always driven a Ford and my brother's always driven a Ford. So we're a Ford family.
So you like driving slow?
I don't know. I drive a Maserati. I don't care.
A Maserati.
I went for the cheapest car I could find when I needed to buy a car.
I got 3 Fords in my family. I just realized that like a couple of months ago.
It just happens naturally. Yeah. So my dad gets this sick, jacked up truck. He called it his dream car. He's like, I can't believe after all the trucks I've ever had, this is the one I'm most excited about. Day 2, he has it. And he has a completely glass top roof. Somehow, same thing, parking garage, totally scrapes up the top. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll just go get it fixed. He's like, an old man who makes a lot of money. Unfixable. So now he just has this entire scratch down the top of his truck that you cannot get rid of.
Oh, it's the worst.
I was going to ask, what's the quickest somebody ever damaged a car out of buying it? Day 2?
Day 2.
I wonder if somebody could beat that.
We're going to ask that question later on in the show. I think that's a great question. It's like, there are going to have people that pulled out of the dealership, and as soon as they did, got in their first accident.
Hey, I'm just wondering, can you start a GoFundMe for stupidity?
That would have started 25 years ago on this show, so I don't think so. Entertainment Buzz coming up next.
Justin Baldoni's lawsuit against Blake Lively is thrown out. I'm going to tell you how that was able to happen on your next eBuzz on The Bert Show.
You know what's not fun? The unflattering lighting in dressing rooms.
This is why we have Prime accounts.
You know what is fun? The Bert Show. Funny starts here.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. I can never get attached. When I start to feel unattached, somehow I was in a feeling bad. Baby, I am not your dad. It's not all you want from me. I just want your company. Girl, it's obvious, elephant in the room. We're part of it, don't act so confused. And you upstarted it, now I'm in the mood. Now we arguing in my bedroom. We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before and I won't be a victim. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. So why you tryna pay your love on the regular? When you could be blowing up, just I'ma show you love. I will never let a shawty go and set me up. Only thing I need to know is if you enough. I'm talking
The Bert Show.